All right, good day, all of you out there in crypto land, and all of you with crypto fever. That goes for us as well, right, DJ?
Yep.
KJ Crypto here with the Crypto Breakout. We have some exciting, awesome, cool, downright kick-ass news from Electroneum. As you can see on the screen here, this is a new update with another partnership. I really do consider it an awesome partnership. I mean, some people may not see that, DJ, but we see this as awesomeness. And basically what's going on is that they've, Electroneum's teamed up with, as you can see, Coin. Kind of an interesting way to spell coin, but hey, that's cool. This company out of Japan, and they own the Cryptos exchange, also spelled with a Q, as you can see down here. Anyway, and then their coin, let's say here, let's just kind of just get in here and read some of it, and then we'll kind of go over what we know and what we understand, right, DJ?
Yeah.
I'll just kind of basically go over it here. Electroneum will be listed on the Cryptos exchange and will be working with Coin to be accepted onto CoinEx, the fully regulated Japanese exchange. Okay, this is the only fully regulated Japanese exchange, people. We are pleased to announce that we have agreed to a strategic partnership with Japanese crypto platform Coin. Coin was the first exchange platform to achieve full regulatory approval from the Japanese Financial Services Agency, JSFA, and is known as one of the most secure and reputable crypto-focused fintech companies in the world. It is one of the very few global exchanges to have been accepted by Deloitte and Touche on an auditing client, and has a highly experienced management team with expertise earned by Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, and Credit Suisse. Okay, Electroneum will initially be listed on Cryptos and will work closely with Coin to gain regulatory acceptance of Electroneum. And so by the JSFA, you know, basically, what is that, DJ? It's the same as the SEC.
Right, the Japanese Financial Service Agency.
Right, and so they do the same types of regulatory, or you know, they monitor and enforce the same types of rules that the SEC would do here in the United States. So they're a regulatory body of the government, and main thing is to make sure that banks and financial institutions and investment apparatuses, I would say, right, are kept up to snuff, or kept in line, right?
Yeah.
So nobody's getting ripped off. That's the whole idea behind all this. So, you know, sometimes rules are good and sometimes they're meant to be broken, right? No, I'm just kidding on that. Anyway, kind of. But anyway, so let's just, you know, that's basically what that is. And so that's a good thing. I mean, right? I think that's a great thing, right?
It's impressive.
I mean, they are, like I say, they're staying ahead of the game. Just like if when they want to come and do partnerships, Electroneum wants to come and do partnerships, say in the United States, for example. Obviously, they're going to go in and get SEC approval, and I'm sure they're working on those. And you know darn well when they go to when Richard Ellis goes to the meeting, the big telecom conference in Barcelona at the end of the month, that he's going to meet some companies. There's a whole ton of them going to be there from, you know, the U.S. as well, and so he's going to probably establish some big contacts there. You know he is with U.S. companies, and so he's going to have to prepare for that, which I'm sure they already are. I have a feeling they're already preparing, and maybe Michael Stlair is going to help in that. I don't know, or otherwise they'll have other legal counsel, you know, helping them with the SEC, you know, regulations and such.
Right.
So anyway, there's companies that just specialize in that, and so more than likely that's probably how they're gonna go about that. So anyway, let's continue here. This news is bound to create huge excitement among the vast Electroneum community. Oh yeah, hey, oh yeah, man. Okay, man, I'm doing backflips, but I already threw my back out the last time I tried it. All right, this news is bound to create huge excitement. Okay. Anyway, gaining regulatory acceptance from JSFA will enable Electroneum to fast-track acceptance as a payment solution, people, which would be another stride forwards towards mass adoption. You know it is, too. Big time. The listing further cements Electroneum's strategic position as a currency that is focused on long-term sustainable growth rather than intent returns. Richard Ells, CEO of Electroneum, said, "This is a great step for Electroneum. Not only will it allow our users to deposit USD, or US dollars, right, or euros to trade ETN, but Coin, sponsoring us through the regulatory process with the Japanese Financial Services Authority, will open up exciting new corporate opportunities." Oh yeah. With recently becoming the first cryptocurrency to be accepted as a member of the GSMA, which is the deal I was just talking about, the conference I was just talking about that's in Barcelona. And now this partnership with Coin, we are well on our way to becoming a formidable player on the world stage. I would think absolutely so.
Yeah, for sure. That's, heck, their whole thing is pretty impressive today. It's big news.
That's big news for a Monday, man. We needed some. It's been pretty grim. People know that. Been following the crypto scene. It's been pretty grim. January and February, and not everything's just falling into place, and for good reason, with all the chaos going on around the world in regards to crypto and other forces that have been pushing back and on and on and on, right?
Yeah.
So, the banks don't know whether they want to accept crypto or hate crypto. And I mean, there's some of all the above going on. I think they hate it with a passion. The banking elite, the banking cartel, right? The central bankers, all that. Okay. They absolutely hate crypto for the most part. But at the same time, what do? Do they embrace it and get on board before, maybe before it's too late? I don't know. Maybe it'll never be too late for them because they're so powerful as it is, a lot of them. But either way, what do? They embrace it or try to implode it, which they've tried several times, and it's not really working out for them. So, and then if something like Electroneum doing this and creating mass adoption, then all of a sudden, hey, now they're going to want to, get on board with their own kind of gig, whatever, however they see fit. And, hopefully we can all coexist in this wonderful world of ours, right?
Yeah. Hopefully.
So, what do you think? I mean, this is pretty darn cool, right? I mean,
yeah,
I have Coin's page here. They did another recent ICO back, I think in November, with this cash, everything. They kind of use the Q on a lot of their words because, hey, it's available, right? Everything else has been taken, or trademarked. So that's kind of a cool way to, trademark your, trademark some different brands and such. But anyway, they have this different products, liquid cash, and you can kind of go through this, people, if you want to go. It's just coin.com, QUOINE.com. That's QUOINE.com. And you can kind of play around over there. Now, I did notice that because we're in the U.S., it gave me a screen when I went to one of the other pages, I think over on this, this page here, it was the Cryptos link. And I clicked on here, enter, and it told me that, unfortunately, I can't. We can do business. It sounds like we can do business as U.S. citizens, okay, on their on this exchange. Of course, we can, of course, we can trade. It looks like, and do all that, and so that's cool. But we can't take money out because what this company offers is you can take money out. You can transfer money to different banks and things like that they have partnerships with, right? And they have some pretty cool partnerships with banking. Okay, and so anyway, they, if you're if you're not in the United States and maybe some other areas, then you you don't have any of these issues that we're going to have. But we can still use the exchange. It's still going to help the brand Electroneum and help it expand in Japan for sure. It's going to make, I'm sure, Electroneum is going to eventually be well branded in Japan. It's just a matter of time. It's just going to kind of all explode on us, DJ. Wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, it's all coming in and falling into place. Just takes time.
Right, and people are impatient. We notice that, right? That's just something you can go right back. We can talk about this till we're blue in the face, but people kind of get derangement syndrome or something. About it's not moving fast enough, right? It's not. They can't flip their ETN. I mean, you know what I mean? And that goes back to the whole thing coming out of the start. Electroneum really was probably always thinking beyond strategically applying itself, right? Severely, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It was never going to be a get-rich-quick scheme.
Exactly, and a lot of people think that, and they believe that. But yes, for what you invested, if you invested in the early stages of Electroneum, even now, and even if you buy it at 20 cents or 30 cents, come on, it's going to have way more up potential than say, for example, XRP Ripple, which has spent millions of dollars, pushing their brand out there, and there's been a lot of hype with say with XRP, for example, and nothing's panning out, right? Nothing seems to be panning out with whatever Ripple does with XRP. Ripple themselves, yes, they are doing a lot of things, but their coin XRP is not. And so just using that as an example, you think about how many people, I know a lot of people that owned Ripple bought in Electroneum, and some hold both to this day, just like we invested in all those. And then you got, on and on and on, right? I mean, yep. And we just talked about Stellar last night, with Ripple and compared the two, and how we felt Stellar was much better product than Ripple, for example, XRP. Well, we think really our gut tells us, and our ingenuity involved in studying all this stuff says Electroneum is going to kick the royal butt over both those cryptos and many others. I mean, it's probably going to be. It's going to definitely be a top 10 crypto in 2018. I might even say a top 5 crypto. I'd like to say the top #1 crypto, but I don't know. I might be, jumping too fast, and I don't think Electroneum is worried about being the #1 crypto, which they wouldn't, not want to do that, right? They wouldn't balk at it, right? But so they'd accept that, no problem. But I believe that there's a good chance they'll be in the top 5, but there's a lot of competition out there, people. There's a lot of competition and a lot of hype on a lot of them, and sometimes we're told we're hyping everybody that likes Electroneum, because we love Electroneum. I mean, we really do. I mean, it's our favorite coin. I mean, and we can't. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Everybody around here is excited about Electroneum. Even my wife says, "Oh, so what's going on with ETN today?" Well, I don't know. I don't have anything new today, honey, but today I will. Well, it's here today. I'll say, yeah, ETN's looking really good right now. It's just that how much can you do? We get excited. We're not out trying to overhype the coin. We're trying to be realistic on this and bring it to you straight. But it's so hard when you really are excited about something like this, and when you see these new partnerships, it just makes it even more exciting. And anybody that's excited about it like us, know where we're coming from. If you're new to Electroneum or just checking out, then you're gonna take a step back and say, what these guys talk about, what's all this about, you know what I mean? And then if you see something negative, because you're gonna get some negative out there on every single coin. There's not that much on Electroneum, but most of it that is negative riffraff is what from people that either missed out on the ICO, for example. Yeah. And they wanted it to bottom out so they can get in maybe at a lower price, possibly. On and on. There's a lot of that kind of stuff that goes on in the whole crypto space. There's other people that just want to pump it and dump it, and just keep doing that. And they do a bunch of coins all the time, and they work in these groups and clans that go around and just specialize in that type of thing, and they make their short gains, on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Whereas long holders, right, are planning on, maybe cashing in a little Electroneum, maybe at $1, I don't know. Maybe when it gets to $1, we'll say, God, I'll wait till $2. Depends on how your situation is in your life at the time. Do you need to? I mean, I'd love to take my investment back anytime, but I'm holding out. What about you, DJ?
Yeah, it's not time yet.
You know?
I mean, yeah, I mean that's the best thing to do is just to wait, let it mature a little bit, and then actually gain some ground. I mean, this is going to be a busy month. 4 new exchanges.
Yeah, and that brings us to the other exchanges. Let's touch on that real quick. You know, then we'll wrap this up. They're going on Next.exchange, supposedly on the 15th, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And that's another thing cool about Next.exchange, people, is that they do accept credit cards, I believe, right? I haven't signed up over there yet, Next.exchange, but I guess you can't yet. Okay.
Well, maybe you can. Before it wasn't available to sign up yet. Maybe it is now. I'm not sure. I shouldn't say that. I should double check.
Yeah, I think you can. I thought you could now. I don't think they're just waiting for them to go live.
Oh no, they were going to open it live first to their members, their ICO holders.
Who?
Next.exchange.
You mean the buy ETN?
Well, just to let them sign up. They'll all be signed up first.
Okay.
Get to use the platform before they were going to allow other people to sign up. And
okay. My understanding is I thought they were already live.
No, they're not live yet.
They're not live yet?
No, they're not live.
Okay, well, I'll take that back then. I guess they're not live yet. That's probably one of the holdups, people, then, is I just put my foot in my mouth on that one. Anyway, God, I feel like a little ant, DJ. You just squashed me. Anyway.
Says, see, January, just on the roadmap, showed Next.exchange launch for token holders. And then sometime in February, they were going to Next Exchange public platform launch. Sometime in February. It's not live yet.
So nothing's even trading on there then?
Nope.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, because I haven't spent much time people over there. I mean, I went over there and checked out Next.exchange. I mean, the only time I really checked it out was after Electroneum made an announcement a while back saying that they'd be going on that one, and then I seen another coin that said they were going on that. And
you can register.
You can register. Okay,
so
that's what you could do. You could register and you open an account. Okay, I knew that. That's maybe what I was getting confused then on it, is that you could register and open an account. But anyway, I know that they're going to accept credit cards, right?
Originally, they said they would. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. So
I'm not really sure. They haven't put a lot of information out.
Yeah, I read that somewhere recently here again, and so for purchasing of different cryptos. Anyway, as you can see, and then they're going to go on HitBtc. Supposedly is still coming at the end of the month, but as you know, we already talked about that in the last video or two. We can bring it up again and again in case you didn't watch that video, but that was all kind of delayed, mainly because Electroneum is coded on the Monero blockchain, and of course, it's different than Monero, but it's on theirs, and so anyway, they have had to do some things because there was a glitch with Monero in their coding, right? And so they had to fix that, which was fixed on the 5th. And so anyway, everything was good to go on there. And then now they're going through validation and all this kind of stuff, some different verifications and things like that before they put Electroneum live up on HitBtc. Okay. And so anyway, that's supposed to be at the end of this month. Well, it could always, creep in the March. Let's hope that it's the end of the month and let's get this over with so people can't dog on Electroneum for that. It's not the team's fault on that. I mean, it's nobody's real fault. It's just a time thing, and these things take time. It's all technical matters, and nothing gets done overnight. We know web developers and designers ourselves, and I mean, it's kind of frustrating sometimes. I mean, they think they got things, they can just knock something out like, oh yeah, that's a breeze. And then you talk to them and it's a week later and they thought they were going to knock it out in a day or a few hours. And it's a week later and they're still working on it, pulling their hair out. And I thought that was a breeze, man. And really, it seemed like a breeze, but then there's something, a glitch in maybe the framework that they're using, right?
Yeah. And that's the issue. You just can't put a time frame on a lot of that. You might come across one error that leads to another. And then, you have a mess that you got to fix.
And that's kind of where,
But, I mean, I noticed this morning that people were already crying about the Cryptos exchange and Coin, saying that, they have a lower volume than Cryptopia.
Right.
But Cryptos exchange is ranked 74. Okay. Cryptos.
Right.
But Coin is ranked 21. So, and HitBtc is ranked 10 right now. So I mean, I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't either.
It's just a joke.
It's
Sorry.
a joke, and those are people that just get their panties in a bunch so easy. It's just unbelievable, right? It's like, okay, come on, people, really? I mean, it's like when I was young and you couldn't wait, you know, the days went so slow. Now they go so fast. I mean, you're like, slow down, slow down, slow down. I mean, I don't want it to happen. Some things happening so quick. It's like, you know, you want things to evolve naturally, organically, and that's where Electroneum's at, people, is they're evolving Electroneum. They're allowing Electroneum with a ton of effort to evolve or grow organically. Right? That's how I'd kind of...
Just like Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly.
It grew organically.
It took years, and it grew organically, and it went through its ups and downs, its trials and errors, and on and on and on. Electroneum is trying to keep the trials and errors to a minimum, and you'll see other companies come out. Come on, think about it. Let's just go back to XRP Ripple. In 6 years, how many promises have they made us?
Huh.
Literally dozens. I could probably list over 100 if I wanted to get down to it and really get serious, people. That Ripple has promised this, 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 and this, and then people hyping this, 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 and this, and some of the hype's coming from them, some of it's made up, and on and on and on. And people, oh man, Ripple is supposed to be at $100 or something, right? And you know, there's no way that Ripple will ever be at $100.
And it's
XRP.
It's stagnant for how many years?
Exactly. I mean, okay, and it got up to $3-4. Okay, it got close to $4. You know, and that was just a big run up and a big pump that the owners were pumping in. You know, millions and millions and millions of Ripple, you know, buying their own crypto probably, right?
Yep.
Because it's insider, you know, knowledge, insider things, and you can get away with that in the crypto space. And so that's one of the downfalls of it. So, and, you know, we don't really want regulation, but we need some guidelines. So maybe we need a governing body without maybe going through all this extra SEC. It'd be nice to have some, kind of like ICANN is for the internet type of thing, right?
Yep.
You have a governing body that kind of keeps tabs on things where it doesn't become expensive and too regulatory and things like that. You know, we don't want to be overregulated, but at the same time, you know, because we want to have these freedoms and we want to keep it decentralized. And so that's what we have to hope to do here, and keep the, you know, all the garbage fraudsters out of it. So anyway, this is kind of where it's at. I mean, you know, people can kind of go over there. This is the something I was just checking out over here at on CoinX. They had, maybe I should touch on it real fast in case anybody's tuning in. This is back, when was the date on this? It's December 27th. So back in November, Coin raised $105 million in an oversubscribed initial coin offering, ICO, for its cash token. The company said that the funds raised will be used to further develop its liquid platform, which aims to provide access to greater liquidity for a growing customer base of cryptocurrency traders, token participants, and issuers. Under the partnership, both companies, this is with Gibraltar is what they're talking about also, I believe, will work together to build a global digital asset exchange alliance, and Network Coin will be provided the technology support and robust liquidity. Okay, and then GBX, which is the Gibraltar one, said it plans to create a global center of excellence for the fintech companies. Yeah, for fintech companies, developing solutions through utilizing blockchain technology and fulfilling the company's ambitions to create a regulatory environment that will be in place in Gibraltar next year. Okay, GBX CEO Nick Cohen said, by building a well-governed community, establishing best practices, and creating a gold standard code of conduct for token sales, GBX aims to be the platform for the next generation of emerging new economy. So anyway, it's just, you know, this is a little bit about this company Gibraltar that is a blockchain exchange, okay? And they teamed with this coin. So just more things where these companies are trying to stay, hey, they're trying to keep a balance in this. This is, we were just kind of touching on, and that's the kind of companies that Electroneum is positioning itself and partnering with, right? So anyway, there you have it in a nutshell. Great news, fantastic news. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm on board for the long haul here. And coin market cap, Electroneum moved from 52 to 51. It is what right now is trading
6.9.
at 6.9. It just raised. I'm gonna refresh. Oh,
It
7, dude. It just went to 7.
It did go to 7.1 earlier.
Okay, it's at 7 cents on CoinMarketCap just now.
Yeah, that's another thing. Just real quick, you know, we're ranked what, number 51?
Right.
On one exchange.
On one exchange.
We're the only basically top 50 coin that is only traded on one exchange. So I don't know. It can only go up from here.
It can only go up from here. Yeah, I mean, and they're working with a lot of like, you know, companies that are going to be up and coming. These partnerships are a lot of you know, fresh also, you know, organizations that are fresh in the space, that have already taken a look at, you know, others companies trial and errors, etc., right? And so they're coming out and bringing out a product that is, you know, more likely going to be better than the competition.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, but anyway, there we have it, people. We're done with this one. We'll see you on the rebound on the other side. So, KJ Crypto,
DJ Crypto,
signing off. Love y'all. Take care.